Hey, here in about 10 minutes, our sold-out iHeartRadio Alter Ego Festival. It's coming up January 18th, not far off. And this week, your last handful of opportunities to get out there. You and a pal get you airfare and hotel and tickets and the whole thing. Billie Eilish and the Black Keys. And Blink-182. They've added Coldplay and many more other bands are going to play. So the big Alt Festival that we do in the wintertime is coming up in sunny L.A. So 6 o'clock will be your next shot to text and win one of those trips. We're talking about the Rock Hall inductions, which are back in Cleveland this spring. A fantastic group of nominees. So whoever gets inducted, it's going to be a fantastic time downtown. Gwen and I always go when it's here. Last time, not that thrilling, I have to say. Mm-hmm. Right? It's always fun to go. But it's also contingent on if the bands who are being inducted care, if enough of the members are still alive. I think it was one of the last shows that the Cars did before Rick Ocasek died. The Killers performed a Tom Petty song. Tom Petty had died. I was excited because Howard Stern was going to be there to induct Bon Jovi. But you ended up with, like, the Moody Blues. A couple of the guys were there. Dire Straits got inducted, which is great, except neither of the Knopfler brothers cared. So it was a couple of guys from, it can be a real wonky night. Mm-hmm. Bon Jovi didn't want to perform. They just wanted to get drunk, which, cool, and it's your thing. But there was no, like, big end-of-the-night blowout.
Yeah. Kind of just ended.
Yeah, it did. But it's still a lot of fun to go to the thing. But I'm wondering when Chet Hayes is going to be. Is he still a rapper? You know Chet Hayes?
Nope.
Tom Hanks' son, right?
Tom Hanks' son. He goes by Chet Hanks, but for a while he was a white rapper who went by Chet Hayes. And he was, of course, at the Golden Globes because his dad was receiving the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award.
I like Tom Hanks.
Everybody likes Tom Hanks.
What a bold stance to take.
I know that's a controversial
hot
thing.
take from Mary Santora.
I do like Tom Hanks.
How dare you like Tom Hanks?
His work is just, like Angels and Demons and Toy Story. Like, he's just done some really moving things.
He famously got his acting chops here in Cleveland, Great Lakes Shakespeare Company, and he kind of gave a shout-out to them. But more people were flummoxed why Chet Hanks was doing Jamaican patois on the red carpet. Did you see any of the coverage?
No. Where were we? What do we have going? Something
50-ish.
Oh, we had a show. Yeah.
I don't even know when these award shows are on anymore.
It was on
Sunday. Yeah.
Right, but I don't know they're on until I see chatter on social media.
Yeah.
The Golden Globes. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a bunch of people talk about Ricky Gervais. I'm like, oh, must be Golden Globes.
Yeah, I think I came up from the show at Hilarities, and it was on the TVs upstairs, and I was like, oh, look at that. That's on right now.
But do anybody care unless it's like the Big Four? I know that's in relation to sports, but like even with the Oscars, Tonys, Grammys.
No one really cares about any of it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody cares
it's not
about
a big
any
deal
of these.
anymore.
Because it used to be the one time of the year you would see celebrities. Yes. And it would be movies that you had seen.
Yeah.
Now nobody's seen the movies.
Half of the stuff I've never even heard of.
Anyway, Chet Hanks, somebody realized it was him, and he walked up and started talking to somebody and posted it to his Instagram, and nobody could figure out what the hell's going on with this guy.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chet coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want saying? Me father Tom Hanks presenting in a what soon forward come. Big up, tune in.
Okay.
Oh
so anyway,
Man, if you're Tom Hanks, you're like, everything I have going for me. I would take any scandal if this kid was my son.
I know.
That's all I care about.
Or you just got to look at him and be like, what did I do? What did
What?
I do?
By the way,
maybe we should maybe bring it a little easy on Tom Hanks. Maybe he's a terrible father, and that's why Chet is such a douche.
His son is honestly B-Rad from Malibu's Most Wanted.
I gotta look him up. I've never seen him.
You never seen Malibu's Most Wanted?
No, I've never seen Chet.
Oh, he's actually good looking. Like he's really hot, but just the way he carries himself.
And he went to my alma mater. I'm like, there's no way this guy got into... Huh?
Yeah, he's educated.
Why isn't anybody sending Tom Hanks to jail for very clearly paying to get his kid into Northwestern? Very clearly.
No, people don't... I mean, you can receive the knowledge, but that doesn't mean it's got to soak in.
I want to know how he got in. He doesn't strike me as a real bright lad. Anyway, yeah, he's definitely the black mark on the Hanks family tree, this guy.
He's the white sheep of the family.
So, yeah, Tom Hanks.
Is that you being clever?
I think so.
Oh, Bill. You know what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
White sheep, not black sheep.
That's right.
Normally, you'd say he's the black sheep of the family.
Mm-hmm.
He's calling Chet Hayes the white sheep of the family.
Oh,
even though they're all white and it doesn't make sense.
He spells Hanks with an X.
Yes. That's how.
Cool.
He
You know,
really
well,
does.
gotta have eggs.
Cancel him.
Well, here's the thing: is that
in his defense, that's how his dad does it on Instagram too.
Michael Che's Instagram is Che Thinks. So I read this Che Thanks, like THANK. And I'm like, oh man, he's...
Well, I'm following Michael Che.
Yeah, you meant to be following
Chet Hanks.
Yeah.
No, Chet Hanks.
Oh, Chet Hanks.
Yeah. He was a best boy on the Battlestar Galactica series. Oh, damn it. No, I was like, boy, this guy hangs out with Michael Che a lot.
115,000 followers.
Who, Chet Hayes?
Chet Hanks.
Only?
You think if your dad is Tom Hanks, you'd have at least 1 million, right?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
No one cares
I
about
don't
celebrity
think-
kids.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be doing something to get people.
I haven't heard his
Did you
name
hear what I
in
just
5,
played you, by the
6
way?
years.
I never knew who he was.
Yeah.
What?
So why would you think he had 1 million followers?
Well, because of who his dad is. I didn't even know Tom Hanks had a son. I'm not even kidding. I don't.
got 2.
But I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. Like celebrity. I don't know anything about anybody. I don't know anybody's kids' names. None of that.
Well, yeah, but you got to give people a reason to follow you.
Yeah.
Chet Hanks.
Uh-huh.
What's his
So, yeah,
other son's name that's an actor?
Colin Hanks.
Colin Hanks, yeah.
But they're half brothers.
Okay.
Tom Hanks very famously, as a young man, split, and kind of I think he left his wife and Colin Hanks to shack up with Rita Wilson.
Oh, I've seen movies that Colin Hanks was in.
Yeah,
I
he's a
like
good
it.
actor.
I
He was
like
in he
him.
was in that movie Orange County, I think, years ago with
Yeah.
Jack Black and
Mary's favorite.
yep.
Wow, I didn't know that was his son.
Oh, okay. I know this guy. I know Colin.
Colin Hanks was on in a season of Fargo, I think, the TV show.
Wow.
Colin Hanks verified 378,000.
Even his son is 42. Like, damn. Tom Hanks
Well,
is...
he's what, in his 60s?
Yeah.
65?
He's been with Rita Wilson for a long, long time. So
his-
Chet is their son. Colin is his son with, I think he and Rita Wilson have like 3 or 4 kids, and then Colin is his kid with his first wife. But, you know, as a young man, you know, Tom Hanks got the reputation of being a nice guy and all that, but as a young man, you know, I think he was a little shady by his own admission.
Tom?
You know? Yeah. When you're up and coming and you
Why
want,
not?
you want to be an actor.
You're single and you're hot and doing it and you're
You're in big.
I
in
don't
big.
know if Tom Hanks was ever hot.
No, but if
I mean,
he's
he was,
in movies and he's been in movies forever.
This was before he was in movies. I think this is when he was like living in a cold water walk up in New York or nevertheless.
Pre-bosom buddies.
Is that legal?
Huh?
To not have hot water?
Yeah. I don't know if it
can't
is
have any
anymore,
water.
but you've heard of cold water flats.
No.
Oh.
That's
well,
why I didn't know that
Google
was.
them,
Well, I
yeah.
guess you have to pay for your own gas bill.
Back in the day, that was a thing. There probably still exists somewhere, yeah. Wendy Williams calls Chet white chocolate.
She makes fun of him, yeah.
Whoever texted me that, how would you possibly know that?
Because she says it on the show. She talks about
She
him.
talks about Chet Hanks?
Yes.
That's
Really?
how relevant her show
Hot
is.
topics, man.
Hot topics.
Because he was spitting a freestyle or something like that, and it just got into the Hot Topic stream. I'm not exactly sure why. But
Wow.
yeah, she makes fun of him all the time. He's still good looking, though.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude.
All right. Well, there you go.
He's just corny.
I guess he absolutely is. And listen, if you're on the Golden Globes red carpet and somebody's putting a camera in your face, I guess you do something stupid to get people talking about
bet you
you.
he deals
We're talking
drugs.
about him. Huh?
I bet you he deals drugs. All the rich people I know that like had a solid upbringing, dad got some money. They're the person I go to. I'm like, hey, you know where I can get some weed?
Hey,
they're like, I got you, bro.
I went to school with all rich kids, and they were all dealing.
I don't understand that. Why?
Because they were bored and they have money and they have a car and their dad bought them a Beamer and
that's so stupid.
They're bored and if they get in trouble, dad's gonna bail them out.
And it's always the best weed too. I'm like, damn.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
But it is though.
in my experience in high school, that was not the case.
Like us, we deal out of struggle. They do it out of boredom. That's BS.
What do you want me to say? I mean,
rant over. I just happened to notice that.
Oh, good.
He just happened to notice
all
that.
the rich kids in my school.
Too much pound cake.
All right, I've got to give away a trip to L.A. No rich people out there, so don't worry about running into any of them. You'll have to find your weed on your own. Our iHeartRadio Alter Ego Festival is happening on January 18th. I thought we were done giving away trips before we left for the holidays, but wouldn't you know it? We've got more to give away, so good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Time for your shot at a trip to our iHeartRadio Alter Ego now. Text the nationwide keyword ALT to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's ALT to the number 200-200. Good luck from 100.7 WMMS.
By the way, I keep forgetting, I wanted to mention it earlier than this today, but Monday, we're going to start qualifying people for the 10th annual Alan Cox Show Polar Blast Battle.
Oh, man.
Can you believe it? 10th annual.
This is only my second.
Only your second,
This is the
yes.
first one you're participating in.
I participated last year, but just as I didn't
Like
have
an
any.
alternate, really, anymore. Like
Just
this time,
someone to be there.
there's stakes this year. You're going to have to make a you're
Which,
going to do
by
a
the
punishment.
way, I'm
We've
gonna
already got your punishment squared
I'm
away.
going to talk to a doctor about that because I don't think I can do
Shut
that.
up. Shut
I
up.
will
You
agree
shut
to
your mouth.
that on March 20th, 2019. If I do the Polar Blast next year, I will take supplements to
How
make
are we
myself
going to top
lactate.
acrylic nails? Mary has to take lactation medication.
I don't think it's safe. I got to talk to a doctor about that.
We
before
didn't
I-
say anything about it being safe.
But I'm not going to do something that's going to mess up my body for months afterwards. That's not, no, absolutely
I
not.
still have a mark. I still have a hole in my ear.
That is not the same thing
I
as
still
screwing
have-
with your hormones.
I still have bruises from
Not
the shot
the same
collar.
thing. These are physical
You
things.
don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Pretty sure I got a fungus from
I
the
can't
nails.
have it throw off all my hormones.
The cop
and
said,
then-
"Lent me the shot collar." They came to Chris McQuansica, and they're like, "We need that back, but you got to sign it."
Oh, there you go.
So.
They want you to sign it or Poundcake?
All of us,
Oh, nice.
not you.
Well, that's fine. I wasn't here.
Flyer shock.
So, I will give you all the details, the date, and all that on Monday at the top of the show. But it's the 10th annual Alan Cox Show Polar Blast Battle, and we'll start putting people on my team beginning Monday. My team will be the Coxsicles. And then we'll have Bill's team, Mary's team, and then Poundcake will share a team.
I'm going to be the Billsicles.
Poundcake
the
will share his
Maresicles.
team with Barry White.
Coxsicles, Billsicles, Maresicles.
All right, yeah, do whatever you want, right? So I'll have all the details for you on Monday, but just put that in the back of your mind because it's not far off. And I was surprised it was the 10th annual. We were in a meeting this morning talking about it. I was like, wow, 10 years for the Polar Blast Battle. I thought I was my tenure here was a few years in before we started doing this. But anyway, so that's coming back.
You got to shave your head.
I'm not going to shave my head.
Just one strip down the middle.
No. A reverse mohawk?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do
You
that.
have to.
No.
You do.
I do not. I don't want to do anything that's going to mess up my body.
It's
for
not going to mess up
months.
your hormones. That's a physical thing. I'll do something physical. I'm not shaving
Shave
my
your
head.
head?
No.
Well, give me an example.
I don't know. But I think that's a valid argument. I was
No,
in the
it's not.
moment and I was new and I wanted to fit in.
Nah.
And I said that.
Nah, son.
That's a valid argument
Things
because
that we
you
say
can
on
mess
this
with
show
a
are
woman's
always used
body.
against us.
That
They're
can mess with
always
my
used against
body.
us.
I understand that for funny purposes, but the follow through on it. That can
All
legitimately
it's gonna
screw
do
up
is
my
So you're
body.
telling me you're a
big
flake.
old milkers.
No, it won't. You're taking it doesn't just it makes you produce other hormones and stuff too. It's gonna throw off my periods. It's gonna do everything.
So you're saying that you don't want to throw off your periods?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to do anything, and in all
Are you sure
sincerity,
she's the right fit?
I don't want to do.
I don't want to throw off.
Too
my
late now.
period.
I don't want to do anything that is
look
going
harder.
to throw off.
That's what makes me nervous about it. Is that I'm like afraid it's going to have longer term effects than just something funny. Oh, her jugs got big. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not the fun. It's not funny that they get big. It's
It's
the
that they're
funny
leaking.
that they're
I
making
know.
milk.
I know.
Yeah.
And then
And that
weirdos are
you
going to
agree
want to
to it.
buy it. It's just a lot.
You don't
And you
have
are
to buy it,
lactose
yeah.
intolerant, so
Yeah.
It could cure your lactose intolerance.
I don't think
that.
that's how that works.
Didn't it fix your sister?
She wasn't lactose intolerant after being pregnant. Like after
Right.
she had a baby.
Yeah. So
I don't know if it has anything to do with her. She didn't breastfeed.
Yeah, but she still had milk at some point in her boobs.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what does it. There's a
maybe.
lot of things that change when you get pregnant. I'm not getting pregnant either. You can't make me get pregnant as a bullet blast punishment.
Oh, damn it! Well, mine's done.
Mary lost. She's got to raise a child for 18 years.
That's
Seems
a
fair.
punishment.
Would you get a nipple piercing?
I'm not gonna be able to prove it. I would never show that. I would never do that.
Not even to a gay?
You could hold a sheer shirt up to it, and we could see we could take it on the honor system.
Just no. I don't want to pierce my nose. I don't
Okay.
have any piercings. I only have my nose pierced. I'm
Okay.
like really afraid of needles.
Belly button?
No, I never had it.
No, I'm saying, would you do
Oh.
belly button?
I don't have a body for a belly button ring. Or it's
You
not
think I had the body for
1997.
acrylic nails?
That's different.
I did. Mine looked amazing.
You guys killed it with the nails.
I want to hear your crap. You're going to do a challenge or you're going to hate
I
it
know,
like the
I'm
rest of
going
us.
to. I'm going to. I was just saying my concern about the lactation is that it would actually legitimately screw up my body.
Don't you know that I don't care?
Why? Okay, what are you getting so pissy about?
First of all, it's not up to Poundcake what anybody does.
Right.
I'm gonna kill us both again. So get the hell out of here. All right, listen, we'll figure it out. I hate having to come up with a punishment too. I'm not good at
Let's
it.
just do away with them for the 10th anniversary. That's your gift to all of us.
Nope.
For being loyal employees.
It's part of it. Got to do them.
No, man.
They're funny. The listeners love them.
They do really. What
It's
did
a
I
big deal.
I said a couple years ago that I was going to get rid of them, and there was a revolt in the audience. So I'm locked into this stupid
It's what
thing.
makes this so fun is there's stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it. No, I get that.
It's to the point where every event we do
People
of
want-
any kind
yeah.
of competitive nature, people go, "Are there punishments?"
gonna
I'm like,
happen?
"No,
There's
just
a
a polar
winner.
blast." Yes,
I don't like it.
we'd spend all year coming up with stupid punishments.
It's harder than you think it is. I feel like to come up with something that's funny, translates
It's
to
very-
radio.
it's very
like,
hard. That's
it's
why
more
I-
difficult than people think.
That's
it is.
why I wanted to 86 it, because
Yeah.
I was like, it's just a pain in the ass, But
they're
the
funny.
audience spoke, and they're right. And I thought better of it. They're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But it is real hard to come up with something that's not dumb.
Yeah.
That's
Unique, it hasn't
It's
been
all
done-
food
yeah.
related
Yeah.
sometimes. That's silly too.
I don't know. I feel like I put good punishments on the line for me.
Earring.
The earring, the perm, those are funny because they're not
Your
one
perm
and
you did
done.
on your own.
No, because I won. So then I did the perm
You
as
did
a
your perm as
promotion.
the album.
Yeah, for that. But it was originally for
Yeah.
bipolar blast punishment,
That's
but I
right.
won. Getting shocked. But
Mary
like that-
loses. She had to tweet a nude. You can see where all these are going
understand.
from the
That's not-
audience.
When I was like, I won't post a picture of a nipple ring. They're like, you put a nude out. How about your whole body then?
Yeah.
If it won't
Yeah.
be your nipple, put all of it out.
Here's a compromise. If you won't do that, a full body nude.
How about that?
Oh, you got me, Sherlock.
Dang.
Oh, Moriarty.
How about you have to gain your 30 pounds back?
No.
What about walking on hot coals?
Things that won't affect me. That would suck. You can't
Imagine
wear
the setup
shoes.
for that.
No.
Yeah, where are we going to do that at?
Out in the parking lot.
February.
Can I just push you down onto a pile of hot coals?
It makes me not do a punishment.
How about
the
that?
punishment.
That is the punishment.
Just let me lie there.
Yeah. Punishment is that Poundcake's got to tweet out a nude. How about that?
There you
No.
go.
I have them locked and ready. I had them.
Yeah, he's already got him. It'd be fun for him. He'd be scrolling through. Which one made me like that?
Well, because I had them.
I got that skinny one.
I had them geared up for San Diego because I was like, no one's gonna know me out here, so it ain't gonna get back.
Right.
And then I forgot. People were messaging me. They're like, dude, you're wildin'. I'm like, he had, because you can favorite. So even, no matter where you
Wait,
are.
before you went out there, you preloaded? You had a bunch of nude bullets in the chamber to send to dudes when you're out there? Wait, is that a thing?
Well, I didn't have it. I'm not gonna send them out to people here.
I'm not going to lie. After I had
No,
this,
but I mean, that's a thing you do. You go to
Yes.
another town and you're like, I got a bunch of nudes. Somebody hits me up. I send them one?
Well, I don't know about that. If I have a particularly skinny day, I'll take a bunch.
Well, no. I mean, I assume it's a grinder thing. It's a gay thing. That he's like, I got a bunch of nudes ready.
But I'm saying I think other people will. Well, I don't know about other people. Will save them up for later use.
Felt cute, might delete later.
Yeah, but not. You don't send it out until you need it.
Exactly. I would.
Wow.
I would never send nudes to anybody here in this town.
New Year's Eve when I got super sick, I the next day I was like, man, I look good. Like I was like, I lost like 4 pounds. My stomach is flat.
Yeah.
Wow. Alan, you should ask Dr. Burgermeister, if it's okay for Mary to tell you what, if I ever meet a Dr. Burgermeister, I'll make sure that that's the first question I ask. How about Mary has to drink that stocking of ranch?
I will be so sick.
Yeah, again, I'm not trying to. We did Erica with the wet hot dog, and that was painful to watch.
Yeah.
And,
I almost threw up because of her.
I was rewatching some of because I was looking for something on our website, and what I was looking for didn't come up, but the Poundcake shock collar video came up, and I was watching the first couple of minutes of the supercut, which is still at AlanCoxShow.com. You can find it on there, or on our YouTube channel or whatever.
YouTube channel.
It is so goddamn funny.
It's so
Ain't
funny.
that damn funny.
Oh, it is. You
the
know
best
that it
one
is.
though isn't even one where you can hear him. It's where he's on the phone and I shock him and he whips his head around and just stares at me. So funny.
I'm just trying to do my job.
But there are points in the video where his eyes are darting back and forth as though he's trying. That will prepare him for what's coming, as if he could see it coming. You know. Oh my God. All right.
You want
whatever.
to do the shot collar?
Who?
I'm not doing a shock collar.
Mary.
Not me.
New stuff.
It's
Cody
new to
shouldn't
you.
be allowed to use social media for a month.
It should be yours too.
We'd have no way of confirming that.
You can see if you post on Instagram. Well, I guess he could look at it.
You could look at it.
Yeah.
You mean he'd have to passively use social media?
No, like he can't use it at all.
Okay,
Like delete
use it
the
all.
apps off of his phone type of thing.
Right.
I think that'd be just as
you
difficult
might as well
for you.
make me delete my news.
I was
But
gonna
it's
say-
different for me or you, because I thought about for me or you. It's different for us because we have to promote shows and stuff.
He'd rather wear the shock collar again than do that.
Right.
Yeah.
I liked the idea that you had where he has to like answer questions and then I go through and delete a D pic for every question he gets wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I can't. I'd have to write 800 questions to make a dent.
Or I delete
He's got
10.
so many.